lowest grade, we'll say he's going to be the most difficult one to train with. You know, because we don't know, we don't know how his joints are going to work, do we? Do you know what I mean? And I've got to go, right, a bit of mechanical with George. But as long as now, as he comes up, I don't threaten him. See, my fingers are there, but I'm not threatening him. I'm just with him. See what I mean? Whatever George wants to do, we'll do. Look, I'm getting out of his way. I'm getting out of his way. I'm getting out of George's way. That's why I say I'm a puppet of him, but really I'm the one instructing him, because I'm going, over here, thanks. So even though I'm looking there, of course I know where I'm going here, because I'm feeling where he's going. You know, I can, if I go like this and I go, I want you over here, all right, no, I want you over here, then I'm in that middle position of not knowing where I'm going. What I should have done is gone, Takemusu, all right, Takemusu is a creation of a technique that will be born out of the instant, not the mind. Takemusu is born from the instant, not the mind. See, I didn't know I was going to go there. It was only that when I done that, I can talk you through it because I can multitask. I wanted to go over here, but I knew that the connection would be lost. So Tony technically wanted to go over here, but I thought, I ain't going to about extend him now anywhere. So what I done was, I went like that and I thought, all right, well, I didn't want to go that way personally, but that was the way that I felt it needed to be led. So it's difficult for all of you because you're still working on what I call the technical. So you'll go here and you'll go, right, remember that, remember, keep your torso up straight, that's it, push down here, look good, right, okay, next technique. And so you're like, you know, you're like these technical robots, because that's what we need you to be. But what I'm trying to do now is give you something that you can say, I'll work with that, but all right, in my own time, and I'll just go, and I'll work with that in my own time, and see where it takes me. All right, and if it gives you an ego boost, then so be it, and hopefully you'll get over that, and you'll then see, I don't now, but I do healing work as well, because I can see where the problem is in somebody's body. Because it's like I sense his elbows a little bit playing up. Do you know what I mean? It's like, so you start actually seeing points, but it's all led. It's all led from this. I don't know what's going to come out of it. Push. That's it, good, push. Right. So, do we have any questions? Time's going.
Sorry,
No.
So when you were saying earlier when I was with Danny and I was in my own way, which
yes.
I'm kind of taking as a physical thing, but
yes.
it can be mental as well, in the sense that that sudden like, I want to do the technique, so suddenly...
Yes, what happens is technique, that's what I was explaining, your technical ability jumped in. So when you go, shall I buy this new phone or not? You're standing in the shop, say, or you're thinking about, shall I buy this new phone or not? You already know the answer, but you want to now think about it sensibly. I could get one cheaper, couldn't I? Do you know what I mean? You start talking about, you start breaking it down, well, say in a technical way. In other words, Tony starts deciding with his conscious mind. Your subconscious mind, your astral body, you know, and all that, already knew the answer. It knew that you wanted the phone. You just didn't want to face up to letting your ego saying, oh, I've got an iPhone. So what? It costs £1,000. So what? I wanted it. So you have to then go through all those, oh dear, your ego got a little carried away there. You know, and I wanted to boast, but didn't want to boast. So it's the same thing. When you're doing technical, you go in and out. Like I'm in the way of this now. For me to do an ura, I've got to get out of the way. So I'm in the, what I call the astral plane. I'm in the astral plane. Let's say I'm going to make a mistake. So let's say I get about here and I'm in the astral plane, but he's not playing with the astral plane. I'm not in the way because I'm over here. I'm not in the way. I'll change direction. No, you can't do that. So what you do is you play a trick and you start doing what I call a technical get out. And I'm telling you all this stuff because if you want to expand your psychic abilities or whatever you want to call it, if you want to expand this part of those senses art, you need to be honest with yourself and go, I had to do that because that weren't going to work unless I did. And you're honest with yourself. You say to yourself, I'm going to keep working so that I don't have to use that. And I'm going to reduce and reduce and reduce until I become what I call a well-being teacher, where I actually done the technique. He doesn't mind training with me. We both go off happy. We had a real good training. It can be, it can be hard, it can be fast, it can be powerful, it can do everything, as long as you don't have bad intentions up here. Okay.
I have a question. So what I'm understanding is that to mentally get out of the way, we're becoming more fluid, and the timing and connection is more subtle. Am I right in saying that the technical, mechanical bits become, dare I say it, less important than the connectivity and the timing?
Yes, they're less important, but you need the technical for the self-defense part. You need the energy for your own spiritual growth. If you want all the pieces to O Senses art, then you need to know what I'm telling you tonight, but you might not choose to take it. Most of the teachers who I know don't believe in this. They think it's rubbish. They're not even interested. They just would rather just do technical. But I do it because I find it fascinating. You know, if I let's say, that's right. Where's Danny? When he lifts his hand, I feel that going through me like this. It's like that finger, you know. So he moves me where I now need to be, and that measurement cannot be wrong. If I do it technically, and I'm here and I go, yep, then I might think to myself, I need a bit more weight on the back foot. I need it actually to be closer. You know, you all get that, don't you? You know, you all get that. Oh, I need to. Because what happened is you put yourself in there under some duress, some slight, gotcha. But you might not think about it, and you'll throw them. You'll have a good time. But you'll know at that quick flash second, you were in the wrong place. But you got over it and you had fun. But something will say, I got it wrong. Just there, I got it wrong. Where if I'm connected to him, I can't get it wrong because I moved. Is it astrally? I moved. I chose that. But why I chose it was because of this. Let's do it really slow, really slow. Look, as he comes, he turns. So I didn't mean to do it. I didn't set it up. But I got caught. I wanted to do that, but I got his body and that turned me. So that's how far you can go. And I think that's quite an exciting place to go. If you once a year or whenever you want to do it, you try it and you go, great. you know, and you're there, and you look like you're ready, but really you're. He was never away from you. You know. So I don't know what I was doing. I don't know where I was going. Of course, you're not going to get that like that. So we'll end up with a kokudoza where you can feel this. So if he takes in the standard place, you come here and you know that one. But if he takes underneath, then we've got the ken that I was telling you about with the ken. Because here, he's already got me high. So if I try and go down, I'm against this physical now. So what they do is they bring them forward and like that. But it takes a little bit of, you know, dropping. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to give him my hands, and as he grips them, I'm going to go down and into him, the same as I held the ken. So you see, like that, we call it kokyu, don't we? But what I done really was I locked. So push, lift. So you've already got them. So I'm showing you this so you can see it. What about if I don't show you it? So, I mean, so that's not showing it, that's showing it. But you see, he's wondering now, I can pick up his waves on his thinking. He's wondering if he can actually win this one. All right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send him in a different direction because to the one he thinks he's going to win at. So he's going to you're going to grab each other underneath. You're going to choose a side that you're going to throw him. And because I didn't have a side, because I was busy making a side, he didn't go. He didn't go. Right. And quite rightly, like Jenny says, sometimes it's too quick to decide. What I'm doing now is I'm just cheating, if you like, and watch this hand. I'm doing that before he gets there. Right, let's try. Come on. Don't want to go to. I hope we got some reasonable stuff on there.
So you've got all of it.
Good. Because I was a bit disappointed with the battery life, but.
Well, they've got another 13%, so probably another 5 or 10 minutes.
Right, so we haven't got a lot more.
Are you okay if you present to the students?
Yeah, of course. No, you'll do it. No. That's good. Because he wasn't here, obviously.
It's the same thing. It was the night that was supposed to be really nice.
Yeah. Oh, well, it looked nice, what I was saying on video. But I said, I got it wrong, thinking it was, that's the trouble, you see, because I'm not here all the time. I thought it was the week before that you'd done the certificates, not the night Sebash was supposed to be coming.
No, we did the grade. That was the grading night, and then it was a week later.